Surprise, did you think that music was coming from the game? Hello, hello, hello. I've been doing a lot of Fire Emblem lately, but it's Steam sale season, as it so frequently is, and I had been hearing about a couple of games. Milk inside of a bag of milk inside a bag of milk, and milk outside of a bag of milk outside a bag of milk. I'm never confident I'm saying those titles correctly, but they've been described to me as visual novels that are horror, but horror less about like gore or jump scares or anything, and more about being like a creepy vibe. And also the sequel, Milk, which one are we playing right now? I can literally never remember. Milk outside of a bag of milk, outside a bag of milk, which I will be playing after this one, Milk inside a bag of milk, inside a bag of milk. It was also pitched to me as you are playing as the voice inside the main character's head, and that's so weird that I had to see what that was like. So, these are both short games, but judging on the how long to beat, I can get through both of them tonight. So, I'm just going to see where this goes. I am going into these completely blind, but I have been told I did a little cautious research to try and not spoil myself at all. But it seems fairly clear to me from just the Steam store page and a few little things that I skimmed that there is discussion or mention of mental illness, so I put up a content warning for that. So, fair warning if that is upsetting to you, discussion of that. I have no idea how deep into it they go, but I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to find out together. Help me buy milk. Okay. Write down your name. My name is Fimbert. I walk down the road to the store and rehearse my speech. It's been so long since I've been out of the house that I completely forgot what words to say when entering a store. Relatable. I'm going to the store. Who are you talking to? I'm imagining as if I were a character in a game. What if it helps me gather my thoughts? ... Are we going to play the silent game? Okay. I take a deep breath of air. I know you play as a girl in the sequel, but I don't know for sure about this one. So I'm not sure what kind of voice to give the protagonist, because it seems like I exist outside of the protagonist, so it wouldn't be right to do my usual approach where I just give the protagonist my neutral speaking tone. I'll probably play around with it a bit. Hello, can I... Crap, I forgot. 19th attempt, and I'm failing again. I bite my lip in frustration. So, once again, hello, can I get... Wow, that's a whole word more. Thank you, I'm trying my best. I think this time the L sound was longer than usual. Do you think that's it? Who knows? Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, can I... Ugh, I wish I hadn't said anything. Loser. Don't insult me, please. By the way, you've been walking with your left foot on the pavement and your right foot on the grass for a full minute now. What? My right foot is frozen in the air. How much? 50 steps on the pavement and 51 on the grass. You have to undo the previous step. How do you imagine that? It's not the first time this has happened. You've been taught the right way, haven't you? Come on. I don't remember. I'm ready to burst into tears. Ugh, here we go again. So, step 1, take a step back to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Wait a minute, what do you mean step 1? What then? But it's already the 52nd, or wait, I'm going backwards, so then it's the 50th? It doesn't add up. Okay. Step 50. Take a step back to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Could you rephrase it just a little bit? You can't just repeat a phrase without changing at least one word. People don't talk like that. You're hopeless. You make it sound like it's my fault. The store closes in an hour, so You will be very, very guilty if you don't buy milk. Damn, really? Well, are you ready? Hell yes! I carefully move my foot backward, looking carefully into the dense grass. As I enter the store, I turn to the first person I see. Hello, can I? It's a bird? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Am I just caught in a loop? Can I get out of this? Oh. You shouldn't have done that. He's obviously not going to change his lines. You run the risk of ending up in an endless loop. Excuse me, what? Oh. 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 What? Oh. What is he trying to tell you? He's trying to scare me, but how does he know that I'm terrified by the letter O? What's so scary about it? I have a frightening image when I picture it in my head. I can show you. Explaining won't be enough, but keep in mind that it'll cost me a dozen nerve... Well, that happened. Just when I was getting comfortable with the flow of dialogue. Masterfully broken up, Dev. Something like that. So, I'll just continue to ignore his question. What? Oh. What? Oh. What? Oh. What? Oh. I gather all my will into a fist. Oh? Oh. My that's it. I unlocked an achievement for that. My interlocutor shook and crawled away. You just repeated after him. And it worked! Do it more often. Wait, I said he crawled away. Did he really crawl away? I mean, I didn't even look in his direction. When exactly did you say that? Just now. Personally, I didn't hear it. You're just trying to distract me. But I know that my words were shown on the screen. I'm standing by the shelves. On the rack, there are bags of milk. As an American, I know nothing about bagged milk, but I am aware it exists, but... I think this game is, made by a Polish dev? I could be wrong on that. We both stand and the milk lies? Or maybe... Hey, slow down. Do you even remember why you're here? To buy milk. So buy it. Right here? What do you expect me to say? I guess something like not here. Not here. Take the bag and go to the cash register. I guess the first sentence. And you, as if out of spite, didn't pause before the second one. You want to rob me of my little victories? I sigh and reach out to take the milk, or rather the bag with the milk inside. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside... Come on, come on! 15 minutes before the store closes, hurry up. I remembered what these games are called. Visual novels. And by the way, the numbers are written there in full, with letters. Are visual novels worse than books? But there the authors are not lazy, so don't get lazy either. Hey, HD. How goes? How's your evening? I am playing Milk Inside a Bag of Milk Inside a Bag of Milk, later to be followed up by Milk Outside a Bag of Milk Outside a Bag of Milk. Creepy visual novel times. Wait, I thought only your thoughts were visible on the screen. Attacking you as a VN fan. It's true. And it's not only your thoughts, protagonist. The thoughts of the chat are there as well. Not anymore, so watch your mouth. Anyway, you heard me. Hurry up or you'll get it at home again. I'm on my way. Hello, can I get some milk, please? You have it. Ah! Give. I put a weighty bag on the register. Of course, not just the bag, but the milk, too. These are not visual glitches, by the way. This is just how... she is getting milk. She'll be right back, HD. It's fine. Hi, can I have it, please? No. Please? No. But please, Mom will throw me out of the window if I get back without milk. No. But why not? Give more. But I don't have anything else. Okay. What? They hate you, you are pathetic. Pay for the milk. Let's help this poor protagonist out. Pay for the milk. Really? What would I do without you? I take a crumpled bill out of my pocket and hand it to the cashier. He starts to carefully examine it. It took about 2 days before he nodded contentedly and put it in the cash register. Thank you, goodbye! I walk down a familiar street past the gas station. A bag of milk unpleasantly tugs at my hand, reminding me of the days when I was in physical therapy. I'm sure they just mean figuratively, not literally. Then again, who knows? By the way, they gave me a bag at the checkout, so now I'm carrying a bag of milk in another bag. Don't think anything of it. I just love the pyramidal structure of verbal constructions. The gas station is getting closer. Bag in a bag, exactly. Facade. Or facade. Or facade. How are you feeling? Thank you for your interest. I feel like a mile-long bar of ice cream. What the fuck does that mean? Thank you, game. What is that supposed to mean? As if I'd tell you. You're just a weirdo. I'm sharing with you, and you. I feel movement under my feet, asphalt grains, petrol stains. I'm trying to keep my balance. And how do people move over something as uneven as the city plain? Gently, heel, toe. I count in my mind every meter of the path I walk. I even close my eyes for more concentration. Hey, watch out! Ah? I unconsciously take a sharp step to the side. The same moment, a huge bear rushes past me with a wild screech. Hey, I'm walking here! I cast a reproachful glance at the swiftly departing giant. Its red eyes, in turn, look at me with mockery. Did you see that? How brazen! It was a truck. Oh, really? Although, if you think about it, there are bears with eyes on the... Are there bears with eyes on the back of their heads? You could have died. Come on, are you saying someone would seriously want to kill an innocent girl carrying a bag of milk? The world is a cruel and dangerous place. Wait, where's the call and mockery come in? There's been no mention of baldness. I'm not in the world you're talking about. Oh, I some mockery. Not sure how I didn't put that together. My journey continues. If you think about it, the road from the store has one interesting property. It adjusts to me in the most bizarre ways. When I'm in a hurry, all the traffic lights turn off helpfully. When I feel like crying, a cloud appears over me and pours rain streams that hide my tears. Right now I can feel a cloud slowly gathering over the top of my head. I'm sad. Are you really sure? Are you sure this is really happening? You can't just have your characters announce what they're feeling. That's bad writing. That makes me angry. What else could it be? Has it ever occurred to you that it's all just in your head? Like the hit 90s or early aughts, I forget, TV series Animorphs? That's not what the manual said at all. Apparently, these pills don't work for me either. The pills have nothing to do with it. Please, I just want to get home and go to bed. I really am very grateful to you, but please, no more. Am I playing as this girl's mental illness? Interesting. You have to accept the truth. No! You have to accept the truth. No! You have to accept the truth. You have to accept the truth. No! Looks like Vimbert doesn't help me at all. I guess I'll try something else next time. Ah, Tail, welcome. I just got what I think was a bad ending. Because let's see, an achievement unlocked. Let me pull up my Steam. Not this time. It was just ... So that's quick enough. Let me go through it again. So that was basically a wipe. So yeah, I get to start the beginning again, or the beginning. So as a throwback to good old Pokeboomers, we failed as Vimbert. Let's try as Tubert. I hope you can do it better than Vimbert. I walked down the road to the store and rehearsed my speech. It's been so long since I've been out of the house that I completely forgot what words to say when entering a store. I'm going to the store. Shut up and go already. Hey, aren't you supposed to help me? I take a deep breath of air. Roguelite, a little bit. Hello, can I? Crap, I forgot. 19th attempt, and I'm failing again. Wait, did it say 18th attempt the first time I played the game? I've already forgotten. Ooh, that... I'm half tempted to close the game and... Ooh. Tell you what, if I get another bad end, we'll try entering the same name again. But I'm gonna try to help the poor girl out. Bite my lip in frustration. So, once again... Hello, can I get... Wow, that's a whole word more. Thank you, I'm trying my best. I think this time the L sound was longer than usual. Do you think that's it? Who knows? Hello, can I? I wish I hadn't said anything. Don't worry! Okay. By the way, you've been walking with your left foot on the pavement and your right foot on the grass for a full minute now. What? My right foot is frozen in the air. How much? 50 steps on the pavement and 51 in the grass. You have to undo the previous step. How do you imagine that? It's not the first time this has happened. It really isn't, is it, friends? Okay, so last time I said you're so stupid. Let's go, just don't put in Kara. Or well, I can put in Frisk and unlock hard mode. Or type in Gaster and crash the game. You've been taught the right way, haven't you? Come on. I don't remember. I'm ready to burst into tears. Ugh, here we go again. With emotions. So, step 1, take a step back to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Wait a minute, what do you mean step 1? What then? But it's already the 52nd. Or wait, I'm going backwards, so then it's the 50th? It doesn't add up. Okay, step 50. Take a step back to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Could you rephrase it just a little bit? You can't just repeat a phrase without changing at least one word. People don't talk like that. She says that, and then she talks exactly like that later. You're hopeless. You make it sound like it's my fault. The store closes in an hour, so you will be very, very guilty if you don't buy milk. Damn, really? Well, are you ready? Hell yes! Okay, this is different. I've been supportive instead of going my natural, just, mocking jackass, so I think the story might branch here. I carefully move my foot backward, looking carefully into the dense grass. Or I have the short-term memory of a goldfish, and this is exactly the same. Also, I did open up the sequel game. If this game's graphics are putting you off, the sequel looks like it is a lot more, like, it's less tonally harsh in how it presents itself. I just wanted to mention that. As I enter the store, I turn to the first person I see. Hello, can I? Oh, excuse me, what? Oh, yeah, the low-res is a great look. I know it's not for everyone. Okay, so she has a repetitive conversation with a bird. You shouldn't have done that. He's obviously not going to change his lines. You run the risk of ending up in an endless loop. Oh. 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 What is he trying to tell you? He's trying to scare me, but how does he know that I'm terrified by the letter O? What's so scary about it? I have a frightening image when I picture it in my head. I can show you. Explaining won't be enough, but keep in mind that it'll cost me a dozen nerve... Something like that. So, I'll just continue to ignore his question. It kinda does. Oh. 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 What? Oh. I gather all my will into a fist. Oh? Oh! My interlocutor shook and crawled away. You just repeated after him. And it worked! Do it more often. Wait, I said he crawled away. Did he really crawl away? I mean, I didn't even look in his direction. When exactly did you say that? Just now. Personally, I didn't hear it. Yeah, I was expecting us to punch the bird. Or expecting her to punch the bird. Because we're not the character, we're the voice in the character's head. So, she's on a quest to get a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. So, since I'm playing this and streaming this, there is the level of the girl, the protagonist, the voice in her head. I am the voice inside the voice in the head. So then, you all chat, are you the voice in my head that's in the voice in her head that's in her head? An interesting and pointless thought experiment. You're just trying to distract me. But I know that my words were shown on the screen. I'm standing by the shelves. On the rack, there are bags of milk. I don't need any help coming up with bad ideas, Tail, but I always appreciate it. We both stand, and the milk lies, or maybe... Hey, slow down. Do you even remember why you're here? To buy milk. So, buy it. Right here? What do you expect me to say? I guess something like, not here. Not here. Take the bag and go to the cash register. I guess the first sentence. And you, as if out of spite, didn't pause before the second one. You want to rob me of my little victories? Oh man, that triggered like a memory from long ago. I remember there was this like summer camp I went to, and there were various classes you could take, like a little engineering thing. One of them was like, kind of like junior high filmmaking, basically. And my group made a video about a milk bandit who kept stealing the milk because he couldn't get one free milk. All he wanted was his chocolate milk. But society wouldn't give it to him, so he had to take matters into his own hands. Truly, I wish I still had a copy so I could show off my early artistic genius. Bottom text. I sigh and reach out to take the milk, or rather, the bag with the milk inside. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside... Come on, come on! 15 minutes before the store closes, hurry up. I remember what these games are called, visual novels. And by the way, the numbers are written there in full, with letters. Are visual novels worse than books? But there the authors are not lazy, so don't get lazy either. Wait, I thought only your thoughts were visible on the screen. Not anymore, so watch your mouth. I do say milk. Would you rather I offer you a hearty glass of milk? But yeah, I sort of thought about, you know, like, oh, I might get comments on how I say bag, or milk, or even pillow. Anyway, you heard me. Hurry up or you'll get it at home again. What? You keep saying this, but... I'm on my way. Hello, can I get some milk, please? You have it. Ah! Give. I put a weighty bag on the register. Of course, not just the bag, but the milk, too. Oh, God. Bag. Always drove me crazy. Hi, can I have it, please? No. Please? No. But please, Mom will throw me out the window if I get back without milk. No. But why not? Give more. But I don't have anything else. Hey. What? Also, I like how last time I was doing a jerk route and I didn't take the jerk one, so it's like, pay for the milk. I can sympathize with some social anxiety. Pay for the milk. Really? What would I do without you? I take a crumpled bill out of my pocket and hand it to the cashier. He starts to carefully examine it. It took about 2 days before he nodded contentedly and put it in the cash register. Thank you, goodbye. She pays an exact change so she doesn't have to deal with the anxiety of carrying more coins. I walk down a familiar street past a gas station. A bag of milk unpleasantly tugs at my hand, reminding me of the days when I was in physical therapy. It's been 4 days now. It's like Groundhog Day, except all that Bill Murray does is buy milk. Also, he's an anime girl with some mental illness? I was going to say anxiety, but that doesn't seem quite right. Dissociative identity disorder? I'm unclear exactly what I'm playing as. By the way, they gave me a bag at the checkout, so now I'm carrying a bag of milk in another bag. Don't think anything of it. I just love the pyramidal structure of verbal constructions. The gas station is getting closer. How are you feeling? Thank you for your interest. I feel like a mile-long bar of ice cream. What is that supposed to mean? As if I'd tell you. But I'm really interested. Well, look, the ratio of water to milk and the volume of air occupied by me is about 30 to 1. And yeah, ice cream is not the best, unless you want to drink more than to eat. Anyway, the road from the store to the gas station is a stick, and the road from the gas station to home is ice cream. During today's walk, my body has been to every part of this path. Simple math. I see. I feel movement under my feet. Asphalt grains, petrol stains. You can say gas, it's fine. It's shorter. I'm trying to keep my balance, and how do people move over something as uneven as the city plain? Gently, heel, toe, I count in my mind every meter of the path I walk. I even close my eyes for more concentration. Hey, watch out! I unconsciously take a sharp step to the side. The same moment, a huge bear rushes past me with a wild screech. Hey, I'm walking here! I cast a reproachful glance at the swiftly departing giant. Its red eyes, in turn, look at me with mockery. Colin mockery. Did you see that? How brazen. Vimbert stole a joke from HD in the chat. It was a truck. And Vimbert does this all the time. You really shouldn't be surprised. Oh, really? He does? Although, if you think about it, are there bears with eyes in the back of their heads? You could have died. Come on, are you saying someone would seriously want to kill an innocent girl carrying a bag of milk? The world is a cruel and dangerous place. I'm not in the world you're talking about. My friend is. My journey continues. If you think about it, the road from the store has one interesting property. It adjusts to me in the most bizarre ways. When I am in a hurry, all the traffic lights turn off helpfully. When I feel like crying, a cloud appears over me and pours rain streams that hide my tears. Right now, I can feel a cloud slowly gathering over the top of my head. I'm sad. Are you sure this is really happening? What else could it be? ... You know what? What? Since I'm a character in a visual novel, I want to talk to whoever is reading this right now. If you say so. I forcefully squeeze my head with my hands and place a thought block. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a small bench, the perfect place for cliched visual novel monologues. I move closer, place a noticeably weighted bag of milk next to it, and raise my head to the sky. Listen, I'm a little embarrassed. I realize that I'm going crazy. The medications are becoming less and less effective, so... Ultimately, things will happen painlessly, I hope. Do you know what I'm talking about? Death? Do you mean death? Death? I will be honest with you, and I expect the same from you. Please. Oh, wait, maybe I just have to say yes. Please capitalize it. You're ruining the narrative. Yes. Be honest with you, and I expect the same from you. Please. Mental... Oh. I don't have enough room for that. I guess I can try psychosis. Can I just say no? Okay, she has the same issue. What else could we try? I tried yes, no, psychosis. Maybe just illness. Damn it. At least it's not game overing me for giving the wrong answer. I don't think Chavez is the right answer here. Ultimately, it will... I hope it will be painless. Surgery? Yeah, maybe it needs to be in a more specific context. Dying. Because I did try death and it didn't take. End of life. Can't fit it. Lobotomy, Jesus Christ. I hope when it happens, it will be painless. Death, dying, lobotomy didn't work. Mental illness doesn't fit. I'm tempted to look this up, because I'm drawing a blank. Wait, what about I do? Yeah. I do not. Your life? Congrats, you're married. Okay, I'm looking it up. Oh my god, all the fucking Steam guides are troll guides. Maybe. Milk. Oh my god, I needed yes without the period. Game? Game. It called me out for not capitalizing yes. And then I entered yes and a period, and it didn't take it. Incredible. Incredible. Really? I must be nothing like the model protagonist at all, huh? To be honest, I haven't read many visual novels. Sometimes I regret it, because now it costs me a lot of effort just to distinguish between letters and words. By the way, if you don't mind, I'd rather not name my diagnoses. Let at least you be the one who sees me for who I am. Even though I made you up, don't take that away from me, okay? Don't ask me for too much. How stupid does this all seem? I've played a visual novel or 6 in my time. From the very beginning, you've been following me, reading my delusional thoughts, hearing my silly conversations. I must seem crazy and weird to you? We did! What is it like to see the world through my eyes? Ever since something happened, all I see is red. Red blood, everywhere. You'd best start believing in visual novels, HD. You're watching one. No, don't worry about me. I got used to it a long time ago. Admittedly, I'd even forgotten what other colors look like. Come on. Those monsters from the store, they didn't scare me at all. After all, I know they won't hurt me. Sometimes I think that they themselves are afraid of me. Can you imagine that? I need a Barbossa emote, a General Kenobi emote. I had a thought today of like just a bird with like a big cybernetic eye. I need so much more room for emotes. By the way, if you want to ask me what happened, please don't. Promise? Okay. I'm serious. Of course, you couldn't help but ask. In the end, I'm just talking to myself. Sooner or later, I would have brought it up. So you're really that interested in what happened to me? I won't waste time. What do you see? Pixels. Anyway, this is my dad. Some of his parts, at least. We do have a very difficult family, but despite all the problems, I never would have thought... Sorry, I shouldn't have raised my voice. Anyway, he jumped out the window and died. This is my last memory, then a long gap. Strange, very strange. Today is the first time I've ever been able to buy something in a store without a major incident. Of course, the medicine helped me, however, I think it's more your merit. I kept thinking we mustn't screw up in front of the reader, or, oh my god, what will he think? I don't know why I decided to become a visual novel character for the sake of going to the store today, but it clearly paid off. Thank you. By the way, it seems to me that there are some boundaries in our communication. Cringe canceled them out. She just assumed our gender. How dare she? That's how I like it. Boundaries in my communication. And then she removed the book. Oh, that's nice. That's clever. And yet, I've been so sad lately. I've been thinking more and more about what my life has become. Ever since my dad... Well, you know. Day after day, it's the same thing. I've tried so many medications that I hardly feel any difference between them anymore. As long as they help me keep on my feet, I'm happy. But you know what? Today is a special day because I have you. There's so much I want to tell you, you can't even imagine. That was very rude of you. Oh no. I'm not going to pressure you. I'm just advising you to go home. I understand. Well, dear reader, shall we go? When I get to my floor, I hang over the railing. Repeating this action every day like a ritual, I stop being afraid of heights altogether. Okay, I was gonna be like, what are you? This seems like very unhealthy behavior, but okay. And then her mom pushes her over the railing for being late picking up the milk. A few minutes ago, the effects of the medicine finally wore off, so I just enjoyed the blissful sun. Does she not hear us if she's not taking her meds? What does that imply? Oh. When I am under the influence of drugs, terrible, unpleasant melodies sound in my head. Oh, the music. Mixing with the sounds of the world around me, they create a terrible dissonance in my head. I turn around and go to my apartment. What if we are the monsters? Hi, Mom. Did you bring the milk? Hi, Mom. Did you bring the milk? Yes, Mom. Did your new medicine help? Yes, Mom. Go to bed. Yes, Mom. Achievement unlocked. Milk bought. Interesting. So that seems like the end of the game because I've unlocked all 3 achievements, and I know this first game is super short. The second game is longer. It seems like every normal person looks like a monster to her, judging by her mom being that weird, like, mask figure. And that's kind of part of, you know, whatever trauma she's suffering. It's interesting that, like, she was able to do things like remove the border and, like, the music stopped when the medicine stopped. So, like, I feel like the lore might be her mom is, like, maybe her mom murdered her dad but doesn't want to kill her daughter for some reason, and so is, like, drugging her to make her think she's not well or something. I don't know. There's apparently 5 endings? Really? Hmm. Maybe, let me try, naming myself Vimbert, seeing if the game remembers that. And then I have a couple other ideas for names to put in. Help me buy milk. Hi, it's me, Vimbert, your old friend. Ah, okay. Never mind. Doesn't seem to affect anything. So let me relaunch the game real quick. OBS should pick it right back up. He said, hoping OBS actually picked it right back up. Ah! Perfect. Nikita Kryov. Kryov? I'm probably butchering that last name either way. Help me buy milk. Okay. Hi, daughter. It's me, Mom. Does that not change it? Shut up and go already? Huh, okay. 19th attempt and that doesn't change it. Okay, let me just, like, kind of mash through this and, like, see if that changes. Okay, well... I have one more idea for a name to try. One moment, everyone. This one, I think, has the biggest chance of getting a reaction out of our dear protagonist. Naming ourselves Milk. Actually, that's a really good idea. I'll do that after this idea. We'll see if my idea or HD's idea changes anything. And then we'll move on to the next game. Milk Outside a Bag of Milk, Outside a Bag of Milk, which is a sequel to this game. Hi there, protagonist. It's me, Dad. Oh. Okay. Okay, it doesn't seem like that. Alright. Okay, if Milk doesn't do anything, we will just move on. English. This must look really funny to anyone who has me added on Steam, just like, Vimbert is now playing Milk Outside a Bag of... Vimbert is now playing Milk Outside a Bag of Milk Outside of... Vimbert is now playing Milk Outside a Bag of Milk... And they're like, what is he doing? Isn't he streaming right now? My name is Milk. Oh, okay. Can I? Okay. Is the winter sale over? I picked up these two games for cheap on that, but okay. Doesn't seem like this changes anything, so I'm going to swap games over. I had a little bit of trouble getting this game to capture when I was doing my test earlier, so I'm going to ask everybody to bear with me a little bit. But I did get it to capture, but there might be a little bit of awkwardness while I'm getting it set up. Let me put up... No intermission. I guess I could put up the Shuffle Saturday music for just intermission. Why not? First thing to do, Milk Outside... Milk Outside a Bag of Milk Outside a Bag of Milk is up next. And best when I was on this screen. Oops, let's get the content warning back up there. That's right, you know now. After I decided to make it super obvious. Okay, does it? Oh my god, it worked on the first try. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, great. Capturing the mouse and everything. Excellent. Let me just do a little bit of... Yeah, let's move the chat, like, up here. You guys can be up there. Okay. Alright. Let us dive into Milk Outside a Bag of Milk Outside of a Bag of Milk. I probably said that title wrong. English. This game contains flashing images and touches on heavy topics. Take care. Oh, there's actually a full save system. Okay. I'll have to bear that in mind. And lo and behold, what's this? Animation. $45, $46, $47, $48, $49, $50, $51. The store is closing soon. Oh, it's literally just a retelling of the first game. No, it is different. I think. That is the face of a perfectly healthy young girl. Yeah, it's definitely just a recap. Hello, can I? I still want to see it, because the animation's gorgeous. It won't take much time. What do you see? Are you sure? Anyway, it's... Do we get to see her mom? That's what I want to know. Can't really tell how old she is. Yes, Mom. Milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk. A new game. Oh, you can actually tell that this isn't centered. That's gonna bother me. Let me fix that. Much better. I'm walking to my room, trying not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. This is an easy step-by-step guide on how to buy milk. Follow these steps and you'll become a milk buying pro. Exactly, you'll own the milk market. Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. Oh, also, this is a separate, like, scene in my OBS. How's the audio balancing? Can you guys hear, like, kind of that droning ambiance that the game has while, my dumbass blathers on? Let me know if I need to adjust that. But I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. Oh, literally direct sequel. We are picking up right where we left off. Maybe make the game a bit louder? Okay. I have cranked it up a bit. I walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. Go down the stairs. But there's something behind me, HD. Oh well, at least I know that any cats in my care are going to be safe. Can't say the same for yours. Sorry. That would take too long to explain and would be a spoiler for a very good game. That's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure that... I break into a run and dash toward the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? Subblock SWAT. Understandable. I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers, but then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. But wait, how can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if it actually revives them? No, I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. As I expected, there was no living corpse inside, but there was a bag of milk I bought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. So, okay, going by the last game, she must have taken a fresh dose of her meds if she's hearing music again. Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf in a store or on the table in my mom's kitchen. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world and into the scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. Yeah, I assume there has to be like a small gap of time because, you know, we went in, the bag of milk is now on the table. Her mom was probably like, before you go to bed, take another dose of your medicine. Which seems like, I don't know, because I've never been on any kind of medicine for mental illness or anything associated. Do you take that sort of thing before bed? I wouldn't think it would matter that much, but I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk toward my room through a narrow corridor. Hi, Mom. I meet a familiar, formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body, like a hungry dog. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp, like a blade. Again? I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't move. The creature squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging, and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all pain. I've promised so many times. Stay put. Okay, that's getting me a little bit. The moment it says that, its claw pierces my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin and the ring of tightly sprung sinews, but then the claw injects its venom into me. Wait, is this her? Does her mom, like, grab her and, like, make sure she's taken another dose of her medicine? Or poison, if my theory is correct. It hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide to the floor, just like last time, but... Why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell, while my veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from that pressure. Morphine? Could be. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Milk. Yeah, okay. Kill me! Kill me! Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory, so I could gather them all later. I need to remember, A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. And then I woke up. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it again. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. She's just horribly lactose intolerant. That's the deep lore. Oh! Hello there. It's true. I know so many people who are lactose intolerant, and they're just like, well, I mean, this causes me no end of suffering, but I just love cheese. I finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I've washed my face, and now I'm standing in front of my mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. And there was a time when the last minutes before I sleep were my favorite time of the day. I loved anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream world would clash. I woke up for that moment's sake, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool. But the dreams always slowly, but surely, slipped away. Why would you not want to sleep? That's how we know she's not well. As if somebody fished them out of my head, one after another, until nothing was left. And now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. That's a lot of pills. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately, since I always swallow them as a bunch without thinking. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. They might be timed to release if they're like capsules. Chewing on it is probably not a great idea. I'd do anything to stall for just a little bit more time. A smooth, protruded red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. Yeah, also yucky. Valid point. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides, and, to my surprise, turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder and the capsule pops. Sticky, bright red liquid pours out. Filthy! Filthy! Interesting. The pill flies straight to the waste bin and I start rigorously washing my hands. No, there's no way I'm drinking that. Next was a flat pill of the same blood red color. There were some letters printed out on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy. But it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. No, no, no. I don't even want to look at it. The pill flies into the waste bin as well. The next half an hour goes by in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides, and then I find a reason not to swallow it. I invent my own medicine instead, and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. Oh no. She's an anti-vaxxer. She's visiting realpharmacy.com. She's talking about it. She's taken her essential oils. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. Don't brag about it to your mom. But not to my mom, she'll just scold me. And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I'll think of something myself. Oh, is this where we come in? Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder, who's going to be my conversation partner? Enter your name. Hey. Oh, never mind, that's me. Hey. To the milk store, but the milk store is closed. Hey, long time no see. Hasn't even been an hour, dummy. Well, actually, I should save here, since this is the first... Why is this the save screen? Oh dear God, it's zooming in. How far do you zoom in? How far do you zoom in? Let's find out together, shall we? Nah, my water bottle's still half full. I am an optimist, it's my biggest weakness. I fell into a burning O of fire. Fell down, 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 and the save went higher. Anyway, game saved. So I only have one save slot, I see. That's the thing I like about you, though. Hasn't even been an hour, dummy. There you go, bullying me again. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? I'm pretty exhausted after today. Well, I guess you are too. Let's be a little Actually, no. No, we go full jackass route first. It's me. Let's be real. No. Well, then I'm not happy either. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now. All right. I'll just stay silent until the medicine's effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. Oh my God, am I playing as her medicine? Wait, but she just said she didn't take her meds, so what the fuck? I need more information. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? Takes time for shit to wear off, that's true. In reality, I don't need you at all. I'm so energetic and I feel great, which means I can do anything, and you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. I can imagine how angry you are right now. Yeah, I'm all beside myself. You figured it out. By the way, you're the one that's useless. And pathetic. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? So you're the one calling the shots now? Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last. We'll see. Yeah. Actually, HD. This girl kind of looks like Kara a little bit, doesn't she? Like, just put a striped shirt on her. She could look like Kara or Frisk. I don't know, it's a very simplistic design, so that's me reaching a little bit. We'll see, yeah. Am I really that pathetic? Say something. I could feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin, and then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. That was fast, but not unexpected. Hey, at least I tried. Go wash your face. Then we'll decide what to do with you. Her smile and joy destroyed. I'm in front of a mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks the walls are giving me, trying not to drown in their giggling. But the me in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile, bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I start counting in my mind. 2 squared, 2 by 2 squared, a square squared, a square pyramid squared, a pyramidical structure cubed, a pyramidical structure hypercubed. I feel better, but my head is splitting apart now. How do you feel? You're mocking me, right? I'm obligated to ask you this at least a couple of times per session. A session, huh? You don't like that word? I'm fine. No, you're not. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know? Yeah, you ought to know how challenging it was. Is that why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? Whatever it was your decision. Does it even matter? Yes. Somehow, I find it hard to believe. And why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true, the pain subsided for a bit at that time, but now I feel it triple in force. It hurts so bad. You know what to do. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet, my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood and transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I mean, she already talks to her imaginary friend. Well, wait, I don't know how old this girl is. Never mind, I'm going to stop that line of discussion any further. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. That worries you much more than pain. It's her mom, it's her mom, so all good. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air and catch it with my mouth. Impressive. So you wanna maybe play Minesweeper, or like we can do a look, a little I Spy. I lie on the floor. I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. It's fine, Bambi, it's fine. Welcome. We play in a creepy visual novel. Well, 2 creepy visual novels, but this is the second one. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. And if you want to know for sure when I'm streaming, be sure to turn on notifications. Oh! Sorry, I lapsed into full content creator. Do you want to talk about it? No, I've had enough of talking. What do you want, then? Well, we made an Undertale reference already. She just wants to lie on the floor and feel like garbage. It's a tradition in her family. I just want to lie down for a bit. Alright, we can vibe. We can vibe if you want to. Even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't be today. Can you stay silent, please? I need to get my thoughts in order. It's a long way up. In a very small room. She has the door to the balcony just kind of hanging open? Or is that the door outside? Either of which makes sense, but... I carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my corkboard. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them off with my hand, annoyed, and start over. She wishes she had a Minority Report thing. I can't do it. You always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming, like cockroaches. Ew, I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? I don't mind either way. So how do you make order out of fireflies? I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts, they're fireflies now, start whirling all over the ceiling of their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just, that moment doesn't come. Triple wielding streams, damn, impressive. Yeah, no worries. I do like this song. I think they do sell the soundtrack on Steam. Hell yeah, appreciate the support. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling make me start losing my patience. Oh, it totally is Owl City vibes. Enough, I hate you! I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Ah yes, such pressure. Good job. Now start over. No way! Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn! So that doesn't bother you. Should it? Honestly, no. You shouldn't worry that much about how people perceive you. You should worry about how you feel about yourself. No. A lot of people act like this. Really? There's nothing shameful about snapping at someone, if you have a reason for that. You did have a reason, didn't you? You'll surely get better, believe me. She can have a little instability as a treat. And now, start over. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. See, we tear her down only to build her back up. Little tough love, chat. I surely am not going for the evil path right off the bat. Who would do such a thing? Surely not me. And I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Fine. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide here. They can be anywhere. Suddenly I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me? Please, tell me you will help me. Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know it better than anyone else. That's the thing, I have no idea. This is weird. Will you tell me? That's probably fine. I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They are so itchy. Why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. Did you drink milk? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes, one after another, will my eyes stop itching? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes, one after another, all my eyelashes, one after another. If I tear out all my eyelashes, one after another. What have you done? I need to gather the glass, and then I need to have a bath, and then... Yeah, I'm thinking that's what happened. We got an EpiPen from Mom. Here, drink some milk. No! Achievement unlocked. First death. Oh, hey! You all saw that pop-up. Nice. I didn't think that was going to capture for some reason. I stand in the middle of the room, my mouth agape, gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. Well, that was surely something. Will you tell me, or not? Oh no! It's got cheese! About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. Are you shutting me out? Are you shutting me out of your thoughts? You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. I guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No, and no. If I make even the smallest of messes here, I'll feel really bad. All the things should stay in their places, and that's it. Why? Are you trying to come up with a reason right now? Who, me? No, of course not. I think you forgot to put up your mind block. I can see through you. Rude! Alright then. So we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch. Yeah! My, oh my. I have an idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. You know, those games have moments where you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. Okay, first thing we have to do is check our inventory. Next, we present our attorney's badge to Detective Gumshoe. It was little I thought. Wow, that's interesting. Can't relate, Tail. I've always been someone where just like wherever a thing is, that's its place. Like so long as it's in the same general region, it's all good with me. I thrive on a little bit of disorder in my living spaces. It sounds so fun! And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? with a good normal brain. It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. And want to know what's the best part? You'll be the one doing it. Oh no. Oh yes. I start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choice situation. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? You're such a handful. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue on that road? Come on, don't be so boring. I was just teasing you. You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision too. Let's begin already. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? Ah, this is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Yeah, Milk-chan definitely needs help. And I, plot twist, am not a licensed therapist, so this will go horribly. Hey. What? Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out from under my sweater. Wowee! Yeah, I know, with my sociopathic tendencies, my love of gambling, my intense greed, who could have predicted this? Wowee. I carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly drifts up, circles around my head for a bit, and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. It tickles. One down. Let's look for the others. Yeah! Are we actually gonna point and click mode? Oh my god, we are full point and click. Alright then. Do you not have a bed? Do you just sleep in a sleeping bag? Surely nothing bad will happen if we check here. I'm clicking, it won't let me. Anything else like that? I tilt my head backwards and almost fall over. The closet is hanging under the ceiling, at least 300 feet off the floor. What? Are you joking? Even though it's my room, not everything here is for me to use. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care at all. Like, totally. I'm definitely not worried. Not even the littlest bit. Not even a smidgen of the littlest bit. Not even for 1,000th of a percent. That's how much I don't care. Hey, I'm not even done telling you how much I don't care. From this moment on, I'm ignoring you. Oh, no, you don't. Then act normal. Why can't you be normal, Milk-chan? Let's check your helpful post-it note reminders. Your usual notebook pages glued to the wall with duct tape. Sure, numbers are drawn on them. It's the only kind of information I can take in without trouble. Dosage and side effects? Yeah. I thought you knew them by heart. Yeah. This is not your handwriting, isn't it? I like Saucy Baja Blast. Of course it's not. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not writing, it's more like claw marks. Don't forget to thank your mom. I don't need your advice. My scream makes the pages rustle restlessly. After a moment, a firefly appears from underneath one of them. After looking around in a businesslike manner, it takes off into a businesslike flight and ends up entering my businesslike ear. Hey, Kid, you just absorbed the concept of capitalism. How do you feel? You ready to exploit some workers? Hey. Let's continue searching. How about plant? Right, insects enjoy pollinating the flowers and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess. I get close to the flower shelf. I sniff around. The leaves. Not leaves, the leaves. Smell of dust and cardboard and death. Although I can't rag on the game too hard, because this game is translated into English. So far, the translation has been quite good. You know those plants are long dead, right? Yeah, it's either Russian or Polish, I think? Because English is not even the first, like, language option. But yeah, it's not originally written in English, so... I'm not sure a dead plant will be able to attract any insects. Well, we kinda don't have a choice here, you know. Still, you're right. Let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? Weren't you listening to me at all? Why did that get its own theme? Why can't I check these? What is the problem? Hey, maybe your thoughts are contained in your medicine. I look at the mound of pills and it makes me feel dizzy. I don't want to think about it. I don't... What's wrong? I've almost skipped my dose for today. How reckless. I could have died. Hey, calm down. You've already fixed that. It really is beautifully designed, and it avoids the issue a lot of visual novels have with having a very static presentation, because it's continually switching things up with, I guess I'll just call her Milk-chan. Milk-chan's poses and, like, our perspective, the colors, there's, like, the alternate, like, freak-out sequences. It's very visually interesting. Too often visual novels forget the visual half of novel. This game does not, and it's wonderful. Yes, because you ordered me to. Things could have been much worse. Yeah, support the developer, baby. I'm hashtag not sponsored, but these games have been cool as hell so far. And, you know, I just want to see more great visual novels get made. Yeah. I heave a deep sigh, come closer, and extend my hand. Wow, it's warm! The moment those words leave my lips, one of the bottles overturns, pills rain down from it, and along with them... a firefly! Hooray! Indie horror? Yeah, that's true. Indie horror that's not like fucking Poppy Playtime and shit like that. After circling above my head a couple of times, it finally lands in my palm. The firefly rushes up my arm, and upon reaching my shoulder, crawls straight into my ear. My mind becomes a bit clearer. Anything in your toothbrush cup? I turn my eyes toward an inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. There's a glass with a toothbrush sitting on it. A small towel is hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight. My fireflies are smart and good. They would never get in there. They know about personal hygiene. Okay, let's look somewhere else. Okay, this has been kind of a lot of voice acting, so I'm gonna re-up my water and take a short break at this point, and then we'll continue the search. And I know exactly what to do for, until we get back. It's O time. I'll be back in just a minute or two. Please enjoy O in my absence. Okay, I see there has been high-quality slander in my absence. I hope everyone has enjoyed. Oh. Alrighty. I'm gonna check this eventually, Milk-chan. You can't stop me forever. Can we check the trash can? I get close to the waste bin and look inside it with curiosity. Pill packaging, notebook pages, and other garbage. Boring. There's nothing here. Indeed, no self-respecting Firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. But not all of your thoughts respect yourself. So... can't disagree with you here. Oh. Okay. Too much logic. Clock? Consider clock. Look at the alarm clock. Time continues its unstoppable flow. It's so late. Are you tired? You bet I am. I let out a theatric yawn and hold out my arms to the sides. 1, 2... Then I raise them above my head. 3, 4... Maybe a little workout will help me freshen up. Good idea. Do you remember the exercises you've been taught? I think so. I take a hesitant stance. What was it? Heels together, toes apart? Whatever, I'll go with that. Countdown 5 minutes. Fine. You have a clock right in front of you, though. I can't look at its hands for too long. At first I feel like they start moving in the wrong direction, and then they disappear altogether. Ooh, that's unfortunate. And then things always get messy. Last time I saw a pair of eyes in the clock face. It told me it was time to be creative. I didn't like it. Although I had no problem with green not being a creative color, I see the world in red. Bought the game? Hell yeah. And also, I used to hear voices back in the day. They pleaded for help, I think? What a mess. Truly a mess. It was a mess, right? A mess. Well, are you counting down? My god, finally. What do you mean? I was trying to get through to you for half an hour. Huh? Forget it. Do you see the Firefly? No. Let's continue searching, then. Oh, jeez. Still bruised, like... Hopefully you can take it easy on your pinky, I guess? As far as fingers go, that's not a bad one to get banged up. I will check this eventually, Milk-chan. Check on the computer. I look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger. A bizarre item. I fear it. Why? But it contains the internet. That's where all your friends live. It's a long and boring story. Wonderful. Tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. Sure, I've spent my whole days in front of the screen, games, drawing, engineering calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. You had amusing hobbies. Hey, she could make VTuber models. Yeah, I did before entering the web. Still able to type, so winning. Hell yeah. Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You've everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? As always, your analogies are spot on. Okay, I imagined. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, okay? Okay. Wonderful. And here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives... Okay, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else? Yeah. You'll end up returning to that subject anyway. On one wonderful day, someone digs you up from your hamster house and brings you to the pet store. Now your new home is a cage. It's way more comfortable and warm compared to the underground. And the most important part, you have a lot of neighbors here. Their cages are identical to yours. The other hamsters look identical to you too. That means you all are the same. Apart from the fact that they were born at that shop. You'll ask, what does that indicate? And I'll tell you, nothing at all. I forgot what I was talking about. Gosh. Okay, let's start over. This time, try to avoid stupid hamster analogies. You know, I'm not at fault here. So, I had a lot of friends online. Tens, hundreds of them. Impossible to count. Is it impossible, though? I had exactly 317 of them. Although I guess nobody counts the exact number of hamsters when they walk into a pet shop. Hey, don't get distracted. Oh, right. For my 317 friends, 68 were into gaming, just like me. 130 of them like drawing, just like me. The remaining 119 were into calculators and 3D modeling equally. And when I say equally, I don't mean 59.5 friends on each side. Alright? You can split numbers evenly, no problem, but math doesn't work like that when it comes to friends. A major conundrum, right? Get to the point. I knew, of course, that no real people exist on the web. I also understood that all of my friends die the moment I turn off my laptop. But I still wasn't even a bit worried. Why? Do you know what computer programs consist of? It's just a combination of numbers. Which means my friends are also numbers. Isn't that amusing? Not really. Why do you call them your friends? I mean, everyone who shares my interests is my friend, and I don't care whether they know about my existence or not. Anyways, as I was saying, every program has its own algorithm and purpose, its mathematical formula. If you solve that formula, you'll be able to predict the program's behavior at any moment. The longer you speak, the less I follow. You don't need to follow me around, just listen. I sit on the floor and the laptop screen ends up right in front of me. The only thing reflected in it is my dim face. A web person is just a random picture and a random string of numbers. Words and actions from the web person are just executable code. Hey, let me know if you need a break. One day, someone appeared. From that point on, my laptop was always on. There are no real people on the web, but he was good at pretending. At some moment, I let him trick me. Hey, look! Huh? Suddenly, a firefly slowly crawls out of the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it. It gets on top of my palm, blinking all the while. I think it's trying to say something. I can see that myself, if only I knew what. Looks like a cipher. Don't you want to crack it? I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. The firefly stops glowing for a moment after that. Then it starts glowing again, as if coming back to its senses. For some time, it thinks about the further course of actions, then flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. And what about your story? Tell me about your internet boyfriend. You must be mad at me for interrupting you. I'm sorry. If you do everything right, I'll finish my story. Maybe. Do you promise? I promise. And if you forget? Then remind me. With a code word, for example. What code word? Achievement unlocked. Please forget it. I'll think of one later. And for now, let's keep searching for my fireflies. Oh, I can finish searching? Interesting. Have I found them all? But there's still more things in the room to examine. I can't stop now. Also, why do you have 2 radios? That's weird. You're weird. This is my sketchbook. Half of its pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple of years. You draw that rarely? Why? Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. If I can't get to the stationery store on foot, I'll have to take the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? Well, maybe you can ask your mom to buy you one? Buy what? Ask whom? Can you even form coherent sentences? Don't play dumb. Ask your mom to buy you a notebook instead. Instead, so you want me to perform a string of actions, but you're also telling me to do one instead of another? Then how would I decide which action to take? You're so dyslexic. Man, you're a tough case. You lack empathy. Is that my fault? Your mom. It's literally the solution. I get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires, the sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate, and the window's reflection. The sketchbook is lying on the stool. From my height, it seems like the stool is missing 2 legs. I squat and look again. All the legs are in place. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Oh, let's not go there, okay? I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried on the previous page, the way it should be. Too bad. I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh no! I shut my eyes. The distinctive sound of pages turning echoes with headache in my head. I know what's going to happen. The rustling has stopped, even though the wind is still howling from every direction. It can only mean one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look. If I wait a little longer. If I wait, open your eyes. No! It's okay. Just do it. No way! I know you're lying! Calm down. No! Calm down. No! Calm down. No! Calm down. No! Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Fine. I open my eyes with utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings, nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? I don't know. Did you? You're the smart one here, you tell me. Next time, don't close your eyes. What did you... I couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Don't make me do it. I'm scared. Trust me. The rustling grows louder. The pages lift up. I can almost see the outlines of drawings on previous pages. No way. Everything that is in the past should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me. That's it. I'm closing my eyes. Look. Look there. A barely visible light seeps through the pages. With every new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly! The wind immediately stops. For a moment, the world sinks into perfect silence. But only for a moment. The buzz that has always been haunting me fills the surroundings. But it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy, you made me so scared. You just read Don't Close Your Eyes. It's a sign. The firefly blinks, flies up in and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. It spends some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. But if it's getting too late for you, I mean, it is a Thursday night. Some people have jobs and stuff in the morning. Phew. Well, Thursday night, you know, here in the US. Are you okay? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. Yeah, I almost feel like the correct answer is to finish searching, so she gets more sleep, but I want to see more of this dialogue. Umbrella? The umbrella emanates a faint sense of coolness. No wonder, it's the only thing that defends me against all the thunderclouds that gather under my ceiling. It's such a blessing that it can do it without my help. Still, a firefly won't hide in a place like that. It will catch a cold and be unable to fly. You don't want to check it? Why? I'm sure we won't find anything there. Big Omori, there is nothing there vibes. Delightful. What about this one? A veritable banquet for the ears. And the final? Oh, that's actually good. Perfect even. I doubt it. All the compartments are locked. What if? I don't even want to think about what's inside. Who knows what I'll end up imagining? That's very abrupt, Milk-chan. Fan? What's funny about that? I imagine myself being a firefly that is looking straight at a giant fan. And? I'd be so jealous. The only thing preventing it from flying is a cage it's locked in, and the cable. It's like an inmate if you think about it. It's so sad. Yeah. Let's continue searching. Backpack? I look down. My school bag, worn down and silly, is almost screaming of its own uselessness. A hint to her age. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, and turning into a sticky, mushy substance. Oh, did my chat tracker die? Fuck. Sorry if you guys were saying things. Just noticed things. Okay, explore it all, don't be like that. Panic, you would not believe your eyes. I agree. Sorry, I just suddenly, like, glanced over to OBS and like, oh wait, those are chats that I have not read. What a cool image. I need to remember this. Totally not cool. Senseless and cruel. You are there, but I don't care. Is it me you're laughing at? Sorry, friends. What? I'd never. After all, you're not my pet. Okay, no worries. Yeah, get some sleep if it's 2 a.m., Bambi. Thank you for dropping by. And I hope you enjoy the game when you get to it yourself. I'm not going along with this nonsense anymore, got it? Got it! Hey, it wasn't on purpose this time. Tell me what's inside your bag instead. Nothing special. Mostly just all sorts of books. I've taken out all the pens and notebooks out of there, and I'm not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understood my question? Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. Alright, alright. What did you like the most there? Well, the rooms were really bright, not like at home. That's it? Don't rush me. Let me remember. Well, the beds were also soft and the food was nice. The beds? Oh, boarding school? By the way, I attended all the classes. The others always skipped. They probably got told off so hard. I smiled gently, absorbed in warm memories. You never graduated, though. Yeah. Do you remember your last day there? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm already too old for the school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago the tasks were way too easy. Then we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner and went to our rooms. And what happened then? I don't remember. And does it even matter? Tell me about it again. Is your memory that bad? Please. Oh, fine. That day, Dad picked me up from school earlier, explaining to me that I need to grow up. It's not like I could completely grasp what he meant. Either way, I didn't resist. We got into the car and went home. This is a different retelling. We're getting more information. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner together and went to our separate rooms. Mom and Dad have separate rooms? Satisfied? Tell me about it again. Dad dragged me out of the school building while I was scratching and biting. The teachers didn't interfere. That scene was ordinary for them. Who knows what the little brat has done? Then he pushed me into the car and we drove home in complete silence. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner together and went to our separate rooms. Please, let's not discuss this further. No, you'll tell me again. Dad bought milk on our way home. Again. I hate milk so much. Mom was not home. Again. I hate Mom so much. What happened next? Suddenly I feel someone's eyes on my back. Knowing that these moments should never, ever be ignored, I turn around. But there's nothing there. Something behind you. What happened next? Everything that happened next happened after something that led to everything that happened after what had happened. Achievement unlocked. You're annoying. I look at my bag again. Light pouring into the room through the window glints on the metal parts. There's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real. Sadly. Whatever, I don't care anyway. I almost end up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger, but I managed to stop myself in the nick of time. Big same, HD. If I move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse and I'll go blind. It has already happened countless times. What do you mean you'll go blind? I've spent months memorizing the location of every item in my room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You won't get it. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! The visual style did not change to this until we were in her room. Because she sees everything in terms of red, this is the only place where she can see clearly. Because like in the previous game, she was out at the store, she was walking around on the street. Her vision gets fucked with too much, because she doesn't know precisely where everything is. Here she knows where everything is, so it's like she has a mental map and an outline of where everything is to assist her actual sight. I get it. I get it. Look at your feet. I look down and see that a small insect is crawling toward me from my bag. It's barely glowing and it can't even fly. I guess this firefly is really tired. I bend down to pick it up. The firefly starts glowing brightly as soon as I touch it, and then flies up. There you go, boy. Good job. After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies toward me with high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a little while and then goes silent. This one is kind of sad. I wonder why. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Sure, let's continue searching. That was very illuminating. Why exactly did she get pulled out of school? Anyway. It's not easy to get out of here. The door is right here. The door is right here. Probably for drinking milk. She forgot one fateful lunch. I will examine these eventually. You can't stop me forever. And what are those? Ah, those. Those are the photos of my best memories. But they're blank. Milk-chan, why do you always drink milk? I only drink milk when I'm having a bad day. But you drink milk every day. Yeah. But they're blank. I stared at them so intensely that I burned them with my eyes. Now they're just covering the cracks in the walls. Also, if she does legitimately have a problem with her vision, she would know where each individual photo was, but she wouldn't be able to memorize through, like, the sense of touch, and your bottom of the barrel sense, what each photo showed, because they'd all feel similarly glossy. I get it. Cracks? Forget it. Are we continuing the search or what? Okay, we are. I look up toward a very high place under my ceiling. I can hear a countless number of small legs marching inside the AC unit. What do you mean? Oh well. What happened? Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. We'd better look somewhere else. Why would cockroaches be there? Have you forgotten? You were the one who told me to think of my thoughts as cockroaches. Yes, but... They became fireflies afterwards, but cockroaches don't disappear just like that. So they occupied this place. Do you understand now? I think I do. Like, that's a separate train of thought, and she doesn't want to focus on those thoughts for now? You're married now. Oh god, isn't she a minor? Oh no, I'm going to jail. This is my sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure that no living creature would be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two inside. They'd want to dig deep into it with a couple of favorite items, close their eyes, and then... Hello, Link Dragon. You're a minor too, you're her brain. Technically, I'm pretty sure I'm her meds. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. Hey, did you fall asleep? Huh? I gently slapped my cheeks to return myself to senses. It's already way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a log at this time, but right now I can't. Yeah, absolutely A+ to your timing. Let's continue searching. Hey, maybe we'll find something inside? Nah, my thoughts don't have a feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary, they always cause insomnia, just like tonight. I said hi, but yeah, how are you doing? Okay. So her thoughts are restless, that makes sense. These are all just... Yeah, all these just change the background music. Yeah, I'm doing well. Just enjoying a little bit of a creepy visual novel. And oh! Oh my god, my microphone was perfectly in the way of that. I almost missed this one. Are you serious? What's wrong? Just think about it. Why would fireflies be attracted to light? I think they're quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Well, only if they purposely want to lower their self-esteem. Why did you play a scare chord for that interaction game? Hi, can I check here yet? Let me check here. Ugh. Wait, that's different. Maybe if I turn a particular music track on, I can check the glitch boxes. They kind of look like... They almost look like bricks, but... God, I really want to know what these are. Because I assume that this just means she really, really doesn't want to deal with these. Like, is refusing to acknowledge their existence. Okay. Chat, do you all see anything I haven't interacted with yet? I want to make sure I don't miss anything here, you know. Besides these things down here. Normally I'd assume milk, but since she lives somewhere where milk is sold in bags... Oh, if they're boxes and she can't tell how they're different because her vision is fucked, then that makes sense. Yeah, okay, okay. But still, I've interacted with other things where she's like, I don't even want to think about it. Like, these shelves where she's like, they're all locked. I don't know what could be inside. I guess I have to finish searching? Oh! Okay, looks like we got it. It is her vetoing. You found all the fireflies. Amazing. I guess. I've managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all, a zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? You shouldn't think too much. It hurts you. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? Well, go to the balcony. Breathe in some air. Somehow those words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. Wait, I thought she got over any fear of heights she had in the last game. I don't think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. Oh my god! We can be vicious! But, Ooh, I am tempted. I am tempted. You know what? I said we were going jerk route. There's no way somebody cares about you that much, Milk-chan. Just for a couple of minutes, okay? The jerk it route? Oh no. Oh, I got her to go outside! Nice. What kind of panopticon apartment building is this? Looks more like a hotel. Jack into the microwave, god. That's gonna forever live in infamy. My apartment building looks like a bottomless cooking pot, but instead of soot, it has hundreds of concrete and metal boxes on its walls. There are lights on in the windows, there are muffled voices coming from the inside. The howling wind spirals up and splits into hundreds of independent streams. Seems like it wants to be heard by every person living here. It must feel so lonely, living in endless silence. Your apartment building is pretty weird, isn't it? I could see the horizon from my window before. The building grew for miles in both directions. I guess at some point it circled around and closed on itself. Nothing unusual about that. What the fuck do you mean, nothing unusual about that? Also, hey, it's our friend O up there. How do you feel? I definitely feel. Sometimes that's more than enough. That line strikes something deep. There have been times when I feel like I didn't feel for days. And feeling anything, that was a good step forward. Still, you're anxious, aren't you? Of course. Moreover, I'm completely terrified. Was it that obvious? You're looking in every direction, but not up. This... I've already told you, haven't I? About what? You know, small stuff. Can small stuff make you terrified? It's hard to explain. I climb up the metal railing and let my legs hang down. That? Maybe let's not. Maybe let's not. She is out on the balcony now. I sneak short glances at the abyss from time to time and replies with angry, cold breath. But yes, oh. That's how we interact, like old friends. Sometimes I feel like the whole world pretends to be crazy. As if it's trying to make me believe in something that doesn't exist. That's weird, isn't it? Yes, but at the same time, it makes me feel a little bit happy. Everything around me was created for my sake. To deceive, trick, confuse me. If that's true, I guess I'm not so crazy myself after all. Damn it, very well, HD. You believing in this is the definition of craziness. You're probably right. Another gust of wind blasts against the pub's walls, smashing the glass to dust and blowing away the concrete crust. I, on the other hand, feel a gentle breeze that only ruffles my hair. I still haven't come up with a code word. You are the one to remember your promise. You don't need a code word anymore. I don't like when this happens. I want to remember certain things only when I want. Nonetheless, you've made that promise. And I'll keep it. But you need to keep in mind that from this moment on, every word will bring me pain. I bend down and imagine falling into the abyss. I have exactly 2 minutes before I meet my end. I'm sorry, what? That's just in your imagination, right? Right? I had a friend online, my best friend, even though the combination of letters he used instead of his name wasn't that cool. But the combination of pixels he had instead of his photo was also boring and unattractive. This is so strange and wrong, breaking the rules of being online. Why was he doing that? Maybe his code was a few lines short. I don't quite get what you mean. I could tell you about those rules. You can't find them anywhere, but I'm smart, so I figured them out myself. Although, I'm not sure if I should divulge them. Why? When I try to say what I think out loud, I tend to make mistakes. If I make just a single one, everything that comes after contradicts my thoughts. And I end up with the opposite position. And I don't want that. According to that logic, it'd be better for you to keep your mouth shut forever. Yeah, that's my dream. Keep my mouth shut, never get up from bed, never see or hear anything. Just dream on and on. Oh, why is everything so terrible? Don't get distracted. So, what was that about your friend? My friend? Ah, yes. He was brazen enough to... Come on, gather your thoughts. He somehow made me believe that he was real. He kept describing someone else's life to me in detail, as if it was him. And he expected me to do the same. And then I told him everything about myself, without hiding a single thing. I grit my teeth. The wind whips my face without mercy, slices my skin into uneven stripes, as if it's a piece of thin cloth. I am choosing to believe that this is all a mental construct, that she is imagining falling to her death for 2 minutes, so we can operate on dream mental time. He knew more about me, fuck. He knew more about me than anybody else in the world. You know what he did? Yes. Sending an army of bots to harass me was probably fun. And what's most important, it was a win-win situation. They spawn here and there, simple bits of code that are effortless to run. No wonder the algorithm assigns that pattern more often than the others from the list. Text and video generators get to work at the same time. My name surfaces on the web more and more. It's unbearable. Unbearable. From around every corner, every balcony, ceiling, attic, wall, I always feel many pairs of watchful eyes directed at me. And now they watch me from the screens, too. But I'll put an end to it. I've decided a long time ago. Though, maybe I decided that only... My body finally crashes into the ground, smashing into millions of tiny pieces, like porcelain. It's my second death for today already. Achievement unlocked, second death. I'm cold. Let's go back inside. So basically he found out everything there was to know about her, and then he had like his friends harass her because she doesn't believe that real people exist on the internet. So an army of bots probably refers to the friends' friends, I guess. So just she got cyberbullied after trusting the wrong person. That's my interpretation of that story. You could certainly draw other conclusions, but that's the one that I'm coming to. Very sad all the same. It's a person she could finally open up to that isn't the voice of her medication in her head. I returned to my room. Thankfully, it hasn't changed one bit during the minutes I was outside. Without a second thought, I go toward my laptop and yank the power cable from the outlet. That's it. That's it. That's it. What are you going to do? What's with this silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year. Or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous, like milk outside a bag of milk, and yet... She said the title! She said the line! She said the line! And yet... You don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill. Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. And the day after tomorrow. And never ever. That's a goodbye, then. No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really, really small one. What is it? I've blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I'd want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? You'll see tomorrow. No, I wouldn't be able to sleep like this. Fine. What's the favor? I nervously scratch my wrist and bite on my lower lip. Wait a minute. You're afraid to tell me? Yes! I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Stop, I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully? No, you. I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I hurry to wrap myself in the blankets, even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I'll believe you. I know. It was a joke. Well, anyway, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down, and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and always looked sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected of places. Bulging eyes with trembling pale pupils. It was scary, you know. Then one day I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of the room and couldn't move for a while. And then silhouettes, letters, and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. It was horrible. And, well, deserved, I guess? It felt like I was caught on the biggest lie in the world. Yes, it felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. But the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed here. I guess they like this place. They always follow in my wake, peeping at me. I'm kind of scared of them and can't even argue with them. But today... Well? Still too scared to tell me? Of course, they're still listening, you know. Use your hands. Alright. I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait. Does she know sign language? Game 1, 20 minutes. Game 2, 20 times 4. This might not even be the ending. It feels like it, but it might not be the ending. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? Shh. I was trying so hard here. Don't you get it? They'll hear you. She's talking about us, chat. Me, the player, and you. Relax. Nobody can hear you. So, what do you say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. Oh, it's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly. But it's not. And meaningless. You don't know what you're talking about. I know enough to realize that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important. Boring. Fine. Close your eyes. Achievement unlocked. You won't get it. I wake up in a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley. An awfully familiar road. Where could I have seen it? The wooden bench like the one she stopped a monologue on in the first game? Finally. Or is that her? Oh! I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. You're late? Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. Then he takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him, confused. He stares back, also confused. No, you're late. Sorry? The boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name's Tresca. I give the brat an evaluating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that. None of your business. And besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's somebody else here besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know, for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Tresca says that and strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing that. You do understand that refusal is futile. Well, aren't you full of yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decided that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? He's weird, constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness, silence. He's a wacko, and his name is stupid. Are we going, or what? You can go, and I need to think. Feudal Japan? What? I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Tresca puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you, I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. I do like you, though. Then he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way! Our trip to the store went fine, if not for the fact that Tresca was walking way faster than me. And on the other hand, at times he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. Just like she did in the first game. In the end, the trip took a lot longer than it should. After reaching the store's doors, we are greeted by a sign. We're closing in 20 minutes. Who had the bright idea to indicate their working hours in this way? They probably have special staff for this. Someone who runs to change the sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. Are you joking? Yeah. You're so annoying. It's much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. And what's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of the brat, but a scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He's holding a cardboard sign that says, "We're closing in 15 minutes." Let's go! What are you waiting for? Huh? Oh, yeah. After another round of going across the long row of canned products, we realize that we're lost. I can't believe you don't know where they sell milk. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions. Sure. Hey, wait up. Tresca lets go of my hand and walks confidently towards one of the few store's customers. Store's few customers. One of the store's few customers. That person is standing with their back to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, can I can't hear neither the second part of the question nor the reply he gets. My good-for-nothing friend freezes in place, looking the customer straight in the eye. I hurry toward them. Is he yours? The customer talks to me. He speaks with disgust, while wearing a scornful expression. If he's yours, please get him away from me. Yes, I'm sorry. I grab Tresca's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer, his mouth ajar and eyes popped. He's also shaking. What? Only when we turn around the corner, Tresca calms down. What was that? I got so scared, he said... What? No, not again! Suddenly, Tresca starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth with my hand. His face is burning. He's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Knowing other people is still wrong, though. This is something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean. Who, me? Tresca pushes me away and runs off. What the fuck is happening? Drat. At the edge of my vision, I see the store's staff hang a new sign on the door. There you are. I meet Tresca at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was. Hey you, move! I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of a long queue that is formed after Tresca. I squeeze through toward him. You're buying milk inside a bag. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over him. There's a bag of milk lying Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! That's the bag of milk. The things in her room we couldn't interact with, they're all bags of milk. Why does she have so many bags of milk? And I guess we can't interact with them because she's not supposed to drink milk, but... What the fuck? 19th try from the last game. Is he yours? Yes. Just leave him home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee. What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Tresca starts giggling all of a sudden. You little shit. And whoa! It's the game, it's not me. And for the fact that your son is... Do I drop the hard R? Fuck it. And for the fact that your son is a retard, too. But... You heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I throw a banknote to the cashier, of a much higher value than needed, even counting in all the stupid fees. Then grab a bag of milk and turn around on my heels. We're leaving, Tresca. We spend the whole trip back in silence. Shuffle's blackmail file. Clip created. At some point, we end up turning right toward a gas station. There, Tresca finally breaks his silence. Do you like ice cream? No. Okay. Look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment and then goes out. Why is Milk-chan, like, mirroring the player's role from the first game, basically? I don't understand this part. You know... Oh, no. He turns away from the path and walks straight toward the highway with determination. I stare at his back, confused. It seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Tresca's eyes. Oh. Milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk. A game by Nikita Khrushchev. Achievement unlocked. Good night. I think it's the sun? Unless she woke up while it was still night. I don't quite know what to make of this. That ending really threw me. Oh, Visual's Ghost Funeral. That's a name I recognize. I think they worked, unless I'm mistaken, I think they worked on the Faith games. Which are very cool games that I would be very bad at, so I haven't tried to stream them. I'm still like, I'm trying to unpack that ending, like... Was that something that happened with that internet friend? Or something? Or was Tresca like her little brother or something, and then we are quote-unquote Tresca because we can be a little shit to her sometimes. Huh. Thought-provoking for sure. And there are still some more achievements. Interesting. There is 5 endings. Huh. I assume one of the things that changes is just like how... Yeah, I honestly thought it'd take longer to reach an ending. Let me play around with some things, try and find a different ending. Because I haven't even been going 3 hours yet. Why does your voice sound so grim? Naturally, I've read the manual, judging by the pictures. I think I can't handle it by myself. After all, now I know how to do it. You didn't reply. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not the slightest bit? Okay, so this time I'm gonna try being nicer to her, and also, once I have the option to stop the search, stop the search. I'm pretty exhausted after today. Well, I guess you are too. That's not true. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now. Alright. I'll just stay silent until the medicine's effects wear off. How about that? Can't do that. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. I'm even worried about this. Don't need you at all. So energetic and I feel great. Imagine how angry you are. What made you so happy all of a sudden? And why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple of hours ago. I don't know what you mean. Ooh. Stop lying. Nuh-uh, I still don't understand. Whatever. Unlike you, I won't forget that pathetic, snotty girl for a long time. She just whines and whines all the time. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? So you're the one calling the shots now. Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last. We'll see, yeah. Am I really that pathetic? Say something. She cries. That was fast, but not unexpected. You wash your face. Okay, so she still ends up with her, like, initial happy burst of feeling kind of wears off. She counts, she feels better. Okay. Sorry for being rude. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Fine, you can keep on blaming yourself, but don't overdo it. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I'm sure I'd be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know? Yeah, you ought to know how challenging it was. I'm almost tempted to fire up the first game and name myself after that kid. Like, would there be that kind of recursive shout out? It was like Vriska or something? What was his name? Is that why you threw away the medicine? Oh shit. Doesn't matter. I said Tresca. That's right. I'm gonna write that down before I forget. Tresca. Tresca, 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 Tresca. Does it even matter? And what do you think? I can't be sure about anything. You don't take me seriously anyway. Then why did you do that? Felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. Pain subsided, but it's triple in force. Just drink your medicine already, or I'll stop talking to you. No, don't abandon me! Okay, she takes the meds. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? Afraid of being alone? Toss the last pill in the air. Now she lies on the floor and feels like garbage for a bit. Now we get to vibe for a bit. I feel like this is a new dialogue option. I don't think we got this last time. Do you want to talk about it? No, I've had enough of talking. No thoughts, just vibes. Head empty, only vibes here. What do you want, then? I just want to lie down for... Okay, this is not new. Never mind. My mistake, my mistake. She just wants to lie here, and she got mad at me last time for speaking up, so let's just say stay silent. My last mistake? What are you, a Skyrim guard? Last mistake. Last mistake. Okay. Imagine your thoughts as cockroaches. No, wait, fireflies. And we get the Owl City vibes now. Man, I haven't thought about Owl City in a long time before tonight. She goes, enough, I hate you. Try not to think about him. Think about him a lot. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. That doesn't bother you. Should it? I said no before. Let's try saying yes, although I think that's a little less supportive. And what do you want me to do then? I don't know. It's up to you. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't say so. Okay. Having a hard time. Forget about them and go to bed. I'm thinking about something. I need to finish my thoughts or else. It can be anywhere. It's now midnight. Are you thinking about lying on the floor? What do you mean? Oh, right. Just do a ... Instead of asking silly questions, help me find my fireflies. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. Okay, have to tear the whole place apart. All things should stay in their places. Why? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I don't, and I won't. Alright, need to not move anything. Point and click game mode. Things things used regularly. So childish. Oh no. Oh no! Do what you want. Go to the middle of the room, look around, where to hide if I were a tiny firefly. Hey. What? Look down. Small ball of light and warmth. There's smoke coming from your clothes. Whatever. I was really worried about the appearance of that dialogue option last time. I was like, did she actually set herself on fire somehow? One down, let's look for the others. Okay, so let me try and make sure of how many are here. That looks like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It only looks like 16 bags of milk there. Unless I'm miscounting something. Anyway, my going theory on this is just click on things until it's time to go to sleep, and I won't make her go outside. I may as well start with ones that I know contain fireflies. Bizarre item, fear it. Wonderful, tell me about it. I insist. Had amusing hobbies. Before the internet. Fine. Firefly, I think it's trying to say something. It's like a cipher. Ah! Hey!
Mission complete.
Welcome, Flare Wolf. How is your stream? How you doing? Welcome, everybody. My name is Bimbert. I do a lot of variety type streaming. Right now we're playing the kind of spooky visual novel, Milk Outside of a Bag of Milk Outside a Bag of Milk, which has proven to be very weird. What were you streaming? How does it go? Ah, yes, a fun trivia fact about this game, and this is actually true, not bullshit for once, is that this was not originally written in English. Despite that, the translation's been very solid the whole way through. There have only been a few parts where I stumbled over things. The Pea Bandit? Okay. It's one I just added recently. Or no, wait, I'm thinking of a different one. Let's continue searching. I did already get one ending, so I'm kind of just like trying to see if I can get a different outcome here. Let's see. What else contained? Still can't check that. There's got to be a way to get it somewhere. Her backpack had a firefly. Totally not cool. Tell me what's inside your bag instead. Nothing special. Mostly just all sorts of books. Picking out all the pens and notebooks. Not interested. Okay, this is the same. Okay, let me not push her to tell the story. Hey, no worries about the raid and run, Flare. I totally get it. Appreciate the raid and appreciate you dropping by. What were you streaming tonight? She's like, the rooms were really bright. The beds were soft. But she never graduated. And she's like, oh, the day was completely normal. And I'm gonna be like, instead of pushing her, because that made her, like, kind of freak out. We got more information, but it made her freak out, and it kind of pissed her off. I'm gonna be like, I guess that day had absolutely no special meaning for you. Like I told you, it was just a normal day. Okay. Good. Look at my bag again. Whatever, I don't care anyway. Just end up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger. We'll collapse and I'll go blind. Yep, this is what I was talking about before. I've spent months memorizing the location of every item in my room, so I can see them so clearly and vividly. Because from the last game, her vision's screwed up, so she can only see things clearly because she's, like, memorized where everything is. I think, if my interpretation's correct. You won't get it. Look at your feet. Okay, we get another firefly. This one's kind of sad. I wonder why. Doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Sure, let's continue searching. I think there was a firefly in the meds. You'll ultimately die anyway, so why worry? This one is not consistent with my approach, but it's just new dialogue. Oh, you're right! I heave a deep sigh, come closer and extend my hand. Wow, it's warm! The moment those words leave my lips, one of the bottles overturns. Pills rain down from it, and along with them, a firefly! Hooray! After circling above my head a couple of times, it finally lands in my palm. The firefly rushes up my arm, and upon reaching my shoulder, crawls straight into my ear. My mind becomes a bit clearer. Ah, okay. Finish searching. I've managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all, a zero sum. And happiness is about always being positive, right? So, with what information we learned in the ending, it seems like she doesn't want to remember that much because she thinks, like, the whole thing about leaving the past in the past with her sketchbook and everything. She just wants to focus on the future, which is, like, healthy, but also, like, repressing what happened too hard is probably not going to end super well. Shouldn't think too much. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? Well, go to the balcony, breathe in some air. Somehow those words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. Alright, let's stay here. Yeah. What are you going to do? What's with this silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous, like milk outside a bag of milk. And yet... And yet? You don't have to talk out loud to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. Yep, we got the title again. I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill. Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. And the day after tomorrow. And never ever. That's a goodbye, then. No. I have one more small favor to ask, a really, really small one. What is it? I've blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I'd want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? You'll see tomorrow. No, I wouldn't be able to sleep like this. I didn't press her for information, though. Fine, what's the favor? I nervously scratch my wrists and bite on my lower lip. Wait a minute, you're afraid to tell me? Yes! I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Stop, I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully? No, you. No. Oh. Crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. Dreams won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Okay, this is the same. She imagined dreams. She almost died, collapsed in the middle of the room. Caught in the biggest lie in the world. While in my wake, peeping at me, but today... You're still listening? Use your hands. I still have point and click. I almost wonder if, like, I need to, like, unzip the sleeping bag or something, but I don't seem to have that level of control. They'll hear you. She's like, tell me a story. Close her eyes. So then do we go in with the same story with Tresca? Oh, achievement unlocked. I look down. This is new. This is new. I wake up and immediately almost lose consciousness from horror. A thin metal stairway snakes around a giant column, disappearing into the darkness. I press myself into the cold wall and pray that I freeze into it. This feeling, I know I've spent a couple of hours or days here, but I don't know how high the column is. I don't know whether I'm going up or down. A billion pounds of concrete and a million miles of emptiness. It's impossible to stay sane when you're near cosmic numbers like that. Looking at them, touching them, even thinking of them makes me feel unimaginable horror. It was just a matter of time before my short term here will end. My mind will melt and my body will turn to dust. The wall's coarse surface scratches my face. The steps under my feet hum from the wind, eager to escape the concrete's clutches and dive into the abyss along with me. But I'll stay here. I'll stay here without going anywhere. I won't even open my mouth. My every word will be swallowed up by the abyss. I won't take a single step. Why would I? To find out where the stairway abruptly ends? It's all meaningless. So this is her not moving forward because we didn't press her, we didn't collect all the fireflies. She's just stuck in place. I think I understand. Many units of time pass, but I'm still unmoving. My whole body is trembling. But then I realize it's the whole space around me that is trembling. It can't wait to destroy me. Maybe I should gather my will and at least turn my head? That thought doesn't stay in my head for long. It's torn out with inhuman force. Unaware of what's about to happen, I slowly turn my whole body with a squeak. No, this is not what I wanted. Don't! Amongst the silence sings a lonely colossus, unmoving. Until the music stops, the bridge across the dark abyss cannot be seen. Oppressive, thick, sticky air drives itself into my ears, silencing my thoughts with a haphazard string of words while I watch the scene before me unfold. Hundreds of giant concrete structures, just like mine, spread in tidy rows endlessly in all directions. Stairways wrap around them like vines. Other people who are lonely like you? There, at the end of this world, there's a person smiling. This world still exists, but all that makes it both exist and not. What? I try to erect a mind block, but to no avail. My brain is already at the mercy of the super creature. A moment passes and I realize that my body doesn't belong to me either anymore. My legs start moving on their own. The only thing I can do is choose the direction, up, down, or... The crowd notices blood on Wozek's hands. He runs away. Mendel appears. He has nothing human about him, apart from his excessive grace and hidden elegance. He walks out to the center of the stage. First act begins. Foreign thoughts become even more incoherent. There's less and less space for my own. Do you feel the connection to your body clearly? Or does it still cause confusion and fear? If you've been living through that fear a lot recently, how did it manifest exactly? Answer honestly. Don't hide anything. Sorry, I got a vibe to this absolutely metal riff going on here. Okay, vibing complete. I decided to descend. You can have a sneaking suspicion that something is wrong, because your path has changed. Maybe you started talking in a wrong way or made some sort of mistake. If so, start getting used to your new life. Try creating imagery that would instill the feeling that everything is as it should be, and with time, it will create a new order inside you. I don't doubt that you're going through some hard times, but you have to make sacrifices, grow up. Only then you'll be able to obtain the meaning of life. Do you get it? Try that if you find it important. Every passing day is a precious gift. If you share a piece of that gift with the world even once, it'll seem like a speck of dust. Do you get it? No, I'm sorry. I won't get that then. Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Yes, even you get it. When you notice how people look at themselves in the mirror, when you look at your own reflection and realize that it exists in reality, do you understand how exactly it exists? Oh. So that one seems symbolic to me, like, we paid lip service to helping her, but didn't help her collect her thoughts, and so now she's going to be spiraling downwards. And, like, her body not being her own foreign thoughts, I guess that would be, like, her condition or conditions driving her behavior more and more since she's going to go off her meds. And I suppose the other pillars would be symbolic of other people in their own journeys. I guess? I'm not sure what to make of, like, whatever it was kind of monologuing at her, though. I don't know what that's about. But to me, that suggests she was, you know, the pillar is her mental state. And she was standing still, she was anchored in place with her current life and taking her medication, but not taking, like, steps towards improving herself, just totally depending on chemical help, you know, not getting any therapy or really making any much changes to her life. And so without the medicine, she's just going to spiral downwards, and her life is going to become worse. It's kind of a depressing interpretation, but I don't really know how you could draw anything hopeful out of that ending. Fascinating. Fascinating game through and through. I'm feeling my throat start to get scratchy. That's a good ol' 3 hours of pretty much solid voice acting. So I think I'm going to start to wrap it up there. Apparently, there are more endings. This game is not that much. It's like $7, $8, so maybe you can help Meltchan out more than I did. It's possible. So that is going to do it for me. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Spend a little bit of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it may be for you. If you're watching the VOD after the fact, I see you. I appreciate you. I'm going to give a raid to my friend Hugh with Hugh Gaming. He's playing Tactics Ogre Reborn. a very good turn-based strategy game. If you missed Fire Emblem tonight, it might scratch some of that itch. I will probably not be streaming tomorrow. It's possible I could randomly do Fire Emblem, but I'm planning to take the day off. And of course, Saturday, New Year's Eve, I'm going to be doing Shuffle Saturday at the normal time. Might try and make it a long boy. Maybe we Shuffle Saturday all the way into the new year. Anyway, that does it for me. My name is Vimbert. I'll see you around the internets.